Well, that should about do it.
That's the last of the books.
Hey guys, check out what I found. Is that a crystal ball?
Dude, you need to be mindful of what you request.
Yeah, you should take caution in your ambitions.
You saying I should be careful what I wish for?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, that's about the gist of it.
Hi there, and welcome to Drinking with Goosebumps.
Hi, I'm Ned.
This week, we will be reviewing Be Careful What You Wish For.
Why don't I read the back of the book, the synopsis here, while Ned pours us our drink?
Think it'll work again?
I hope so.
Yes.
Success.
Make a wish. Samantha Bird is a klutz, an accident waiting to happen. She's the laughingstock of the girls' basketball team, and that mean, rotten Judith Bellwood is making her life miserable on and off the court. But everything's about to change. Sam's met someone who can grant her 3 wishes. For real. Too bad Sam wasn't careful what she wished for, because her wishes are coming true, and they're turning her life into a living nightmare.
Well, let's go to Amy for what's in this week's shot. Amy?
Hey guys, today's shot is called Ned's Misfortune. 2 parts Everclear and 1 part Razzmatazz. Cheers, guys.
Nice lip control.
Intros!
I beg of you, no random shots.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
Here's the gist of it. Samantha Bird is a klutzy, tall, lanky
Stork.
girl.
Also known as Stork.
So Samantha's last name is Bird, so her nemesis Judith says, why don't you just fly away, Bird, go fly away.
Why don't you fly away, Bird?
Judith, Samantha's enemy, she trips her in class. When they're playing basketball, she makes fun of her, because Samantha, even though she's tall, is terrible at
She
basketball.
keeps saying she's a klutz.
Yes.
She used R.L. Stein uses that word over and over to describe her.
And he also did a very creepy job of describing Judith. You guys had to have picked
Yep.
up
Oh,
on
yeah.
his very specific creepy. It's just, she had the perfect long hair and pale
The
skin.
nicest ass for a 12-year-old.
Yeah. It's like,
Samantha's on her bike after school, and she's biking through the woods.
She sees a person off in the distance. She comes up on her and yells to her, "Hey, are you okay? Is everything okay?" "Oh yeah, I think I'm lost."
this is where we meet Clarissa, the gypsy.
You may call me Clarissa.
Clarissa the gypsy is lost, and Samantha offers to take her to the right part of town. And she does so, and Clarissa says, "Thank you so much. For your kindness, I'll grant you 3 wishes."
And she just blurts out, "I wish I was the best.
strongest.
I wish I was the strongest on my basketball team."
I wish I was the best player on the basketball team.
Samantha goes home.
She goes home.
I'm going to challenge my brother at basketball. And surprise, surprise, she still is terrible as ever.
Mm-hmm.
Until the next day, when she goes to play a game, and everyone else on her team
Is garbage.
They're
Dragging
sluggish.
ass. I want to be the strongest player, so she like gives everyone AIDS. Like, basically gives everyone AIDS on the team, and they start dragging ass.
It's like 3 wishes, and you know every wish is going to have like strings attached to it. In this case, she didn't get better at basketball. Everyone else got worse.
Right.
She ends up visiting Judith, and Judith says, you cast a spell on us, and all the girls, you cast a spell on us.
You're a witch.
Which,
Call her a
yeah,
witch.
she called her a witch. Was kind of a weird leap of logic. And it's like my first thing would have been like, did you poison all the the Gatorade we drank or something? No, Judith immediately is like, you're a witch, you cast a spell on us. I just thought that was kind of weird.
Judith is like, we did a section last year in social studies on witches, and we read about their curses and learned spells. It's like, you had a class that taught you spells?
This is clearly Hogwarts.
In middle school, you never studied witchcraft and bloodcraft and sacrifice?
I went to school with you.
I worship the devil.
Yeah, but you were in the remedial classes.
Well, just for half the day. So Samantha runs out of Judith's house as Judith is screaming at her, she's a witch, she's a witch. Just out of frustration, she's very upset with Judith again, screams, I wish Judith would just disappear. And all of a sudden, Clarissa shows up again.
Right there in Judith's lawn.
With her crystal ball, turns red. But the thing that I thought was strange, she said your last wish has been canceled.
In this story, your first wish lasts as long until you make your next wish, and then your first wish is canceled out, which I thought was different.
I think that's just because Clarissa's a crappy gypsy.
Well, wishes are complicated. Magic isn't an exact science, you know.
Wakes up the next morning late. No one's at home. Her dad's car is still in the garage, she notices. She gets to school, notices there's nobody there. She goes to her first class, there's no one there, there's no janitors, there's nobody there.
Please, is anybody here? I didn't mean it. Really, I'm sorry.
Not only did she make Judith disappear, she just made everyone disappear.
My powers couldn't just make one person disappear. I have to make everybody disappear. I would think it would be easier to eradicate
one person than 6 billion.
It's easier to kill one person than commit genocide. So Clarissa's like, I'm here. I knew you would want this wish fixed.
I knew you'd be unhappy with your wish.
Random shot!
Random shot time! It's random shot time on Drinking with Goosebumps.
I know you're scared, just try to breathe.
Samantha goes for a third wish. Still hasn't learned her lesson that something bad's gonna happen.
But what good is a wish if it always backfires? I wish everything to go back to normal. Except I want Judith to think I'm the greatest.
So she even starts out carefully wording her wish to be like, I want everything to go back the way it was. And I want Judith to really like me and think I'm the best person ever. Well, gee, how bad could this go?
How do you like it? I made it just for you.
Cuts her hair to look just like her, wants to carry her backpack.
Sneaks into her bedroom.
She goes all single white female on her a little bit, which is creepy for a 12-year-old.
Well, this is where I kind of wish the book was a little more PG-13.
Yeah, that totally would have asked for some like hot makeout. I thought that too. I'm glad we're both creepy.
Yeah, that would have been hot.
What are you, nuts?
And Clarissa's like, oh, you're not happy with your wish? Well, I'm gonna grant you one more.
An unprecedented fourth wish.
Hold on. Just like the last book we read, love works twice.
There's a lot of rule bending in the last couple books, and in this one it's 3 wishes plus 1 if you're unsatisfied with your third wish.
I wish I'd never met you.
I wish I'd never met you, Clarissa. So she's starting strong.
I wish you met Judith instead.
Like,
why did you add that on?
Why did you add it?
Bam! Clarissa grants it, and she sees Judith in the distance talking to Clarissa, and overhears
her say, Bird, why don't you just fly away?
So Samantha's on the ground. She sees a worm pop out, and suddenly she feels hungry. And she grabs the worm, eats it, and starts flapping her wings, soars off into the distance, and you realize she's a bird.
End of book.
Dark ending.
That almost came back up.
I think my insides are burning.
I want to make a point about tonight, in that none of us are really that drunk.
Well, it sounds like we need a random shot.
Nah, Jason doesn't get to call this.
Oh, come on.
Nope. You can have one.
Yeah, give it.
Anytime Jason calls random shot, Jason has to take a random shot.
There you go. There you go.
Wait, let's vote on this.
That is not a rule.
Oh,
2 against 1. Whoa!
That's gotta be Judith. Jason X.
What?
She is in Jason X, I swear to God.
Whoa! Her second wish. She wished everyone would just buzz off, and now they're all bees or something.
Oh,
or
that's-
flies.
That they ruined the wishes.
Why I'm afraid of flies. Am I right? Flies?
Oh my god, can I talk to Samantha, please?
I think I'll be busy. Sorry.
Sorry.
Do we make that a rule?
Canadianisms?
Oh boy there, Judith, eh?
Hey, Judith.
Sorry.
Sorry for breaking in on you.
Sorry for molesting you. Sorry. I tried on your bra, sorry. Speaking of the gypsy. Wow.
Oh.
If you don't mind, I'm trying to have a private conversation here.
She's gonna make me a model and introduce me to cocaine at the ripe old age of 13.
I wish that wherever I was, people would gather around and admire me.
That wasn't a win. She's a statue. Well, that was a riveting episode.
That sucked. First of all, what was clearly a gypsy did not look like a gypsy.
No, she was
She looked like a flapper. I will say she was more interesting than she was in the book. She
You're
had
right.
more personality.
They did give her more personality, and maybe it's because since that episode's so condensed, you saw her more often than she appeared in the book.
But disappearing people, they turn into
Buzz,
flies.
yeah, but don't
Buzz
squish
off.
my mom.
Yeah.
And it sucked that they changed the ending.
It was a happy ending for Goosebumps.
She wanted everyone to admire her, something like that.
And she turned
For
into a
people-
statue.
And wow, did they make that statue just look bad.
That was
Terrible,
creepy.
terrible. Let's talk about the bad news.
It just so happened that...
Guess what? Bob recognized someone.
Samantha is played by Miss Melanie Johnson. I happen to recognize her because I have recently watched Jason X.
Pour it up.
I'm not gonna say I'm sorry that you guys don't appreciate the little actors.
You're right. You shouldn't say I'm sorry. You should say I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I'm
eh?
sorry.
Sorry about that, eh? I'm sorry you guys gotta do this shot, eh? Oh god, it got worse while it sat out!
Did you not mix it around a bit?
Alright, moral of the story, time to rate the book. This book sucked. I'm sorry. I give it a 3. I did not like this book. The fact that she doesn't learn her lesson.
Yeah. It's just terrible wishes. It's a terrible iteration on a monkey paw story. 4 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it a 4.1.
You liked it just a little bit more than Jason?
Just a little bit more.
tenth more.
The only good thing I can say about this book was that it was a very, very quick read. I feel like I read this a lot faster than the others.
But you fell asleep in the middle of it. I feel like you have to count the nap in the reading time. Because you were reading it, fell asleep, and finished reading it. I'm counting my nap. That's why this book took me 4 hours to read. Because I took a nap for 3.5.
Well, that about wraps it up for Be Careful What You Wish For. Next week we've got
Piano lessons can be murder. Play it again, Hands.
Until you die.
Until you die is not murder.
you know piano lessons can be murder if your parents are Asian. Random shot. Random shot at the end. You never saw it coming. You never saw it coming, Bob. You never saw it coming. It's the end of the episode. Random shot.
I want to throw up right now.
Me too.
Piano lessons can be murder. Can be, but not always. Sometimes they can be informative and life benefiting.
Shut the hell up. I'm gonna throw a lit match at your face.